Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dark Asylum podcast. And today, I'm going to upset you with the things in my brain. I am the chosen one, Zack Winters, and with me are my useless appendages, the man who I once made a bat signal for using a bowling ball and a pair of fake ears I got from the jokes shop, Darkness.
Hey, everybody, how's it going?
And here he is, the destroyer of toilets, the eater of pies, Big Vicious.
The eater of pies before I destroy the toilet.
We've been here for like 20 minutes waiting for you to get off the fucking toilet.
There's the wake and bake, and there's the what is it when you get up to take a shit? It's called something else. The pump and dump or something like that.
No, pump and dump is when you meet up with the lady of the evening and just do your business and leave.
Oh, I've been doing it all wrong. That's why I jack off while I'm taking a shit. Never mind.
Oh.
Pump and dump. Yeah. Anyway.
Wait. We just opened up a whole new.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
I was just making a stupid joke.
Why do you jank when you dump?
I don't. It's a joke.
Do you feel? Are you just like a foot-long turd hanging out of your ass, and you're just like, oh, time to jack off?
Well, I'm just trying to take two birds out with one stone, you know? I'm
trying to lose all the weight.
Use my time wisely. Sometimes I go in there and forget my iPad. What the fuck do you want me to do? Anyway, yeah. So, I don't want to continue down this avenue any further.
I don't want to talk about myself jerking off anymore.
Oh my god. I need the leather belt if I'm going to talk about jerking off. I'll let the listeners decide what I do with it.
What, the furry listeners or the
S&M ones? Yeah.
Or the S&M?
Yeah.
He either uses that as a tail or he just viciously spanks himself with it.
Alright, hang myself and get that autoerotic going.
Oh, David Carradine.
What? What did you say? David Carradine? Oh.
Rest in peace, David Carradine.
You see, everyone thinks of that. And I think of Michael Hutchins first, because I'm fucking old, I guess. But that was the first time I ever heard of autoerotic was Michael Hutchins from In Excess.
Oh, yeah.
He hung himself.
Who among us hasn't almost died jacking off?
Yeah. Well, you know. Put yourself in some of them situations, you know.
Sometimes the belt just locks up on me.
Yeah, I'm like that guy off of fucking... the hell was that movie with Tom Hanks? Angels and Demons. He's just sitting there whipping himself. Well, no, it wasn't. Da Vinci Code. Yeah.
I was thinking, what the hell was it, like Best Dad Ever with Robin Williams?
Oh yeah, that one was sad too.
That was kind of sad.
Like I forget exactly how it went. Like his son killed himself and he didn't want the shame of it, so he made it look like autoerotic. Or it was autoerotic and he didn't want the shame of it, so he made it look like...
It was autoerotic and he didn't want the shame of it.
That's what it was,
What movie was it?
Is it World's Best Dad or Best Dad Ever?
It's one of those. It's got Robin Williams. Just look up Robin Williams' Best Dad and it'll give it to you. Or I got a supercomputer right in front of me, so...
We all have supercomputers in our wallets in front of us.
Yep. It is called World's Greatest Dad.
Wow, I was wrong.
So, 2009. There you go. I wonder if he, got some ideas.
I thought he was just straight up suicide.
I don't remember. Man, it's like tragic, man. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
We're getting into some awful shit early on this.
Sad now.
No, it's like, what the
Autoerotic asphyxiation was fun until you brought up Robin Williams. Now I'm just sad.
Yeah.
You fuck.
I didn't bring it up.
You did!
No, I didn't.
You were just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking jerk off while I poop and then fucking choke myself with a belt.
I never once said Robin Williams. That was all you. Jesus, bro.
Then we had to talk about our favorite celebrities who have went out that way.
You said David Carradine. I mean,
I said David Carradine.
You said David Carradine, and then Michael Hutchins, and yeah.
Which one was Michael Hutchins?
The lead singer for NXS.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, we're fucking old, so me and V understood that. That was the first time I'd ever heard of autoerotic was that guy. I'm a kid. I'm like, hey, Mom. She's like, nope. You'll learn when you're older. And so then, hey, the internet. And I was like, oh, my God. And then, you put one hand across your throat and the other one across your chicken, and you just start choking away and see what happens.
That opened up a whole new world of possibilities for you.
This is a thing? All right. Yeah.
I'm going to try it out.
Anyway.
Now I'm going to use this ball gag. Now I have a tail that doubles as a butt plug.
Alright, V finally hit his limit.
Did you just come?
I think that's what it was.
I feel sorry for your ladies.
This show's starting out great.
I had a lot of sugar today, I'm sorry.
People start tuning in, they're like, wait a minute, did I find the right podcast?
If this is your first episode, I'm sorry.
If this isn't your first episode, you're used to this by now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anyway. How's everyone's week been?
Fuck that.
Okay.
Fuck that. No, I mean, it's getting into the season where it's like anybody and everybody and like, fuck. It's just
they want to steal from me.
Yeah, it's just nonstop. It's crazy shit too, and I mean, with the way the world is right now, people just don't give a fuck. They'll
So I got this image of you like hunched over like a fucking got that 1,000-mile stare, right? With it just sucking on a cigarette with like a foot-long ash hanging out. I'll tell you what, kid.
Oh, Jesus. No, but it's... Yeah, I don't know. It's, I can't wait until at least January.
Yeah, when everyone kind of stops. Well, eases up a little bit.
It'll slow down. I mean, the problem is, I mean, the reason why it's going to be bad everywhere, I mean, not just where I work, is because people are putting out all the expensive stuff that are, like basically our Black Friday setup. We're not setting up for Black Friday, and we're not really having a Black Friday. It's...
Nobody is.
Starting now until the end, it's already set up. All the deals are out. So the thing is, just like last year, you're still going to have a bunch of people coming in thinking that they're going to get all these good deals, and they're going to realize, oh, I've been stealing this shit the whole time.
It's like, it's not worth it if it's fucking this cheap. I'm not gonna bother stealing it. Oh, wait for the price to go back up. Jeez. Yeah, I worked a couple of Black Fridays in retail, and I've been a part of a couple Black Fridays in retail, and it's never a good day. But I prefer being a consumer on those days because it's a little more insane, a little more fun because you can just run away from it. But when you're getting a paycheck off of it, you're kind of stuck there.
Well, I mean, this is how bad they're getting. Like, literally the other night, this group came in with almost $1,000 worth of stuff that was still spider wrapped in jewel boxes.
Oh, jeez.
So they literally got it from one store and came to return it.
No, I don't have a receipt.
And it's all still spider wrapped. Fucking alarmed.
It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
What the hell is that noise? Anyway.
What is that?
I don't know.
It sounds like someone's playing Galaga in the background.
I don't know. Is there somebody putting their phone next to their thing?
Was
V.
it?
It wasn't me. Anyway, yeah, I worked at Walmart. I think I've mentioned it before. Their fucking return policy was so terrible that people could just literally grab something that didn't even, off of the shelf, walk right up to the return desk, and they give it to them. So it's like...
And they don't even give a fuck either because it's Walmart.
Yeah.
Well,
they're fucking halfway out anyway.
That happens where I work at too, but the great thing is starting January 4th, returns are not accepted without a receipt.
Oh, nice. They finally do that.
Yep, it's no receipt, no return.
It's always funny because I'd watch the parking lot, and I would see people going through return shopping carts and looking in the gutters and to try and find a receipt so that they could then go and pick up everything on that receipt and then return it.
Yep.
You get crazy shit like that, and with the holidays coming up and everything, it just gets worse. So.
But yeah, other than that, that's been my week. It's been non-stop crazy.
Yeah, it's just gonna get worse.
It's been non-stop crazy for me, but on the other end where I've been so fucking busy because it is the great time of year where everybody gets depressed and comes in and fucking drinks.
And don't they say that the day before Thanksgiving is one of the heaviest drinking days of the year?
So it's the day before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving night is usually fucking crazy because people want to get out and away from their family that they just spent all day with.
Yeah.
And then the day after Christmas, and of course New Year's.
Oh yeah, St. Patrick's Day, Halloween. I mean,
I hate the other holidays I could stand, but I fucking hate St. Patrick's Day.
Why?
I can't even talk.
Because you're Irish and everyone tries to assimilate into being Irish.
It's cultural appropriation, and I won't stand for it.
Damn right. It's the only holiday that the Italians had they took away, so we're cool. Nobody can steal our shit.
It's because nobody likes Chris Columbus.
Yeah, I get. Oh, everyone loves Chris Columbus, but wait, is he the guy that directed Home Alone? everyone loves that fucking dude. So yeah, I love Chris Columbus.
They took away fucking National Sausage and Gravy Day.
You know, real Italians don't call it gravy. It's only those Sicilians. So you know.
I forgot the fucking...
No, just
There's
kidding.
the fucking class divide right here, you fucker.
Well, you know. Just go watch True Romance. It explains it all.
Look, everything I've learned about the Italian culture, I've learned off The Sopranos, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's probably
I'm
not
just
the
trying to
best. It's like, hey, doctors, how many times did you smack your wife around today? What the fuck? Where are you? Well, that's just what you do, right? I've seen The Sopranos. I know what the fuck you get up to. No,
How many fucking gumas do you have?
Yeah, exactly. What's your guma? What the fuck? I figured you'd bring her since you left your wife at home. Booyah! What the?
I never cheated on my wife.
Yeah, that's... Ugh. Hey, Darkness. Yeah? You got some insurance I could invest in? Like, what? What the fuck? Yeah, all...
You go in the fucking... I go into your fridge. I was shocked. Hey, where's the fucking gabagool?
Gabagool. Jesus.
Gabagool.
Maron, my God, what is this? It's funny because when my grandfather was the first one, he immigrated when he was a kid, so he still was like heavy Italian, you know, and talking with the hands. He didn't have a heavy accent because he was only like 9 or 10 when he came over.
Smacks his wife around.
No, nothing like that.
Just walked around the house in his bathrobe, wife beater, and underwear.
The boxers and wife beater. We call them Dago tees, but yeah, you know. Seriously, different parts of the country they're called wife beaters or they're called Dago tees. So
I want to say Dago tea, but I don't think I can.
You can't. Yeah, it's sort of, what was it, South Park? Like they would bleep whenever someone said the F word, the FAG word, but then Mr. Garrison could get away with it because he was. Yeah. That was always funny. Like, and then what was it? Jimbo said it, and they're like, "Hey, how did you get away?" He didn't get bleeped. He's like, "Yeah, how could you say?" I don't know. I don't know why.
Him and Ned are just cornholing in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, South Park used to be so awesome.
It's still alright.
It got weird when it was a storyline that lasted through multiple episodes.
I kind of like it better.
Yeah, it's different, but if you miss one, it's not one of those things where you just pick up a random episode and be like, ha ha ha, I remember when that was happening in the news.
Right.
Yeah. There's the only weird thing that I was kind of like about, where like when they had Mr. Garrison stand in for Trump.
Oh yeah.
And this was like when nobody thought Trump was gonna win, and he pulls it out, and like the last minute, the South Park guys are like, Oh shit, we gotta make a new episode.
Yeah, that's always fun. Is that episode turd sandwich and a giant douche or something?
No, I think that was no, maybe it is.
Yeah, I still remember. That's good shit. But anyway, good lord, man. We're just fuck. We're all over
Just
the place
off
already.
The fucking rails today. Off the rails. It's a relaxed fit episode.
There you go. So, what the hell else has been going on? Do we have any video game news that we want to dive into?
Some stuff. The saga of
Wait.
Activision Blizzard keeps going.
God, yeah. They're fucking done.
They are fucking done, and now there are petitions within the company. They're doing a walkout, and there's petitions within the company to get Bobby Kotick, notorious scumbag, out of the company.
So, what is his position? What does he do there? Is he president?
He's
Is
the
he
CEO.
CEO of the company?
And he is probably the biggest piece of shit in gaming.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker, he's the motherfucker who's like, for companies, for cost cutting, we have to get rid of all these fucking developers and shit. But then I'm gonna get a $2.5 million bonus.
Oh yeah, that's par for the course with fucking CEOs and executives. It's like, oh, we're gonna let 10,000 people go so I can get a $150,000 raise this year.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
that's
in 2020 it was the worst.
oh yeah. So what are we losing here? World of Warcraft. My fucking level 107 zombie hunter is gonna be gone now. It's like, I haven't touched that game in years, but it's still sitting there.
I've never played it.
You never played World of
Diablo's-
Warcraft? Damn.
I've never played World of Warcraft.
Interesting.
I saw too many friends who, like, when it was hot, drop out of high school just to play that because
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
yeah. And I was just like, I'm not even gonna fucking.
That game was like insane. I mean, adults, kids, everybody. I mean, adults would be like missing work because they're like fucking.
They're grinding, raiding, all that shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I never got that into it. I maxed out one character and I was like, alright, I'm done. And that was it. And I didn't go back. So.
And
But Diablo's
was it
gonna
staying
be
within,
oh.
Diablo's gonna be what?
Diablo's gonna be fucking sad if we never get the next one of those.
And
That'll probably be my biggest thing that I'm upset about with Blizzard.
it's a big enough license that I'm pretty sure somebody will, like, if Activision Blizzard goes under,
Yeah.
I think somebody will pick it up.
Oh yeah. I'm sure that there'll be something that, just don't fucking hand it to Rockstar.
Hold on, before we get onto that,
Okay.
I got more Activision Blizzard news
Oh shit.
because they hired. I'm trying to find her name, but it was like the first. It was the big thing where it was like the first woman executive or something,
And she quit like 2 months later.
and she is officially quit because she came out and said she felt marginalized, tokenized.
Oh.
She basically just put on fucking parade.
See, last show we mentioned it, but we didn't know anything of the information as to why. It's just like, oh,
she came out.
She's gone.
She
She did
is
that
done.
too? Okay.
No.
Oh.
No, she came out in an interview saying, "Oh yeah, I was totally like people. They're parading me on stage and like, look, a woman.
Yeah.
We have a woman in charge now."
Wow. That's, yeah, I can see how that might be an issue. She's just like, yeah, but can we get back to
Yeah.
work? No, we have to go on a fucking parade now.
Oh, look at this now.
It's a woman, a real woman.
She has boobs and a vagina. We're not the bad guys anymore.
Yeah, she's got an office of her own, so we can't cubicle crawl her or nothing. It's Jesus. She doesn't even know where the Cosby Room is. Really? It's oh my god.
She's in the Cosby Room. Don't call it that anymore.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not called the Cosby Room anymore. It's her office.
Yeah. There's still Porky's type peepholes in the walls and shit.
It's not. It's not the fucking Cosby Room anymore.
No. We took that off. It's like they re-put the name on there, but the old sticker resin is still on.
They take the name down, and now it's just girl office.
We painted it pink and everything, because girl.
Look, it's a girl.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh. That mentality over there, I could see that not being far from the truth.
Yeah, no, like, we're making light of it because, we're entertainers, but it's fucking disgusting. I read the interview that she did, and yeah, it's, us making fun of it isn't far at all what they were doing with her.
That's ridiculous, man. It's like when you have a social club or something in school or what, and a girl, one random girl decides to join, or here's one, like the wrestling business. every fucking wrestling company has one female wrestler, and everyone's all like, oh hey. I don't know why everyone only has one, because who the fuck are they gonna wrestle half the time? But it's just like that, you get one female wrestler in there, and then all of a sudden all the guys go insane. It's insane. But yeah, it's like nobody knows how to act, and everyone's all like, "Oh no, look, I'll wrestle a woman because I'm not afraid of my masculinity," shit like that. It's the same kind of mentality, but in a business sense, in a multi-million billion-dollar business. Everyone's acting that way still because they have no way to. They don't know how to act.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. So, well, that's interesting. So, I guess we'll see how much further they can go down before they actually literally ignite in the flames and everyone has to get away from the dumpster fire.
Jesus.
So, updated today, the advocacy group ABK Workers Alliance recently published a document signed by 500 employees calling for Bobby Kotick's removal as CEO of Activision Blizzard. Among the signatures are employees of various departments within Activision Blizzard proper, as well as subsidiary studios like Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Sledgehammer Games, High Moon Studios, Raven Software, and Toys for Bob. I don't know that last one.
Toys for Bob.
But it's gaining some traction, and it's looking like a second walkout might end Bobby Kotick's reign.
Yeah, interesting.
On to happier news, the GTA Definitive Trilogy is a shit show.
Oh, well, that's happier news. Finally, some of the heat has been taken off of CG Project Red, and now everyone's looking at Rockstar like, the fuck? It's like they took all the old code, they ran it through a polishing system to make it look pretty, and it somehow didn't work.
Well, it looks like because everything in those older games is kind of like dripping with like innuendo and fucking inside jokes. And it looked like they tried polishing it up, and they ran an AI over it or something, and now you can't even, like, one of them was some hot dog place, and it was like the taste of real man's meat or something like that.
Yeah.
And then in the definitive edition, it says taste of real man's heat.
Yeah, like they sent a censor program to take out all the bad words or something, and it just went a little ape shit. I remember the strip clubs in Vice City were called Pole Position. I don't know if they're still called that, but there was like all kinds of stuff like that throughout those games. I remember one of the biggest ones was in Vice City. You'd go into the police station and you go to the showers in the locker room, and there's a big purple dildo just flopping around.
Yeah,
you could pick it up as a weapon and smack people around, but I don't know if it's still in the game or not. It's just crazy the stuff that they had then that they're trying to get rid of now.
Right.
Well, it's even like weirder shit. Like in San Andreas, someone zoomed in on one of the characters' jerseys, and they put a number 7 over it when you could clearly see like the outline of a number 9.
67 instead of 69, or just random.
No, it was like the 7 was like spray painted over the 9.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
This fucking like weird shit.
So
and then clipping issues and
yeah, there's so many bugs and shit in there. And the funny thing is they didn't even bother to like change the code because people have run it. I forget what it's called, like backwards. What the hell? When they search the code, they found hot coffee in Vice City or San Andreas again. So it's like they didn't even bother to go back and take out the hot coffee coding.
No,
they oh yeah, we got it on an old hard drive here in the back. Let me grab it for you. They hand it over, and then they're like, yeah, fuck it, just throw it through a fucking algorithm and throw it out there for everyone to buy again. It's like, Jesus, man, they didn't even try. So, yeah. But if you want to find that hot coffee mod, it's out there again for everybody to...
Glorious high definition with that woman who looks like fucking Yoda.
Oh, yeah.
Well, moving on to try, Microsoft's Vice President of Gaming, Phil Spencer, is trying to get an industry-wide commitment to emulating games, putting games on emulation.
Okay.
To preserve, like, older games and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This history preservation and game preservation has been a huge thing within the past ever since Konami got rid of PT.
Yeah, that was probably one of the flagship moments that people are like, we need to preserve this shit, you know?
Yeah.
There's some crazy shit out there that people just didn't even know, especially a lot of old PC games where you're like, what the hell? This was a game? You know, it's like, you can't find it anymore or anything like that. And so, I remember when I was a kid, they had the Punisher game. And
yes.
I looked for this crack in there because they had censored it for U.S. audiences. What?
Sorry, I was looking up Grand Theft Auto glitches.
Some of the shit they have, but yeah,
there's one that they just found yesterday that if you wiggle the car back and forth, it makes the car grow bigger.
Just like real life, but you know. So with the Punisher game, they had edited out all the kill scenes, and there's a way to go through, and if you put in certain code, it unlocks it so you can watch the whole thing again. But that was a great Xbox game for back in the day, and
oh, I loved it.
Nobody can find that shit anymore. It's crazy. So, but I love how people are out there making updates to games that we used to love and changing things around, and they have an updated No Mercy that has like an updated roster and everything else, and the graphics look really good. And I'm just like, people fucking take that shit and they run with it, where other people would just let it go. But preserving it, making new versions of I'm all for that. That's awesome news. And to have Microsoft be one of the pioneers of saying let's do this is interesting.
It's interesting, and it gains a lot more traction because if Microsoft is doing it, it's going to put a lot of heat on companies like Konami and a couple others that are just like, no, we're not going to do that.
Yeah. That's actually good news. We had some good video game news.
Yeah, he's trying to get it across the board. Everybody to like band together. Like he says,
it's not going to happen.
Microsoft already uses it, but he wants to make it legal emulation because people already use it, like pirating and fucking. It's already out there, so why not put it out there in the legal way and make? In his eyes, I'm seeing make money off it, but I mean, basically, it's preserving games that you can play across platforms. You know.
Yeah. Nintendo actually, it's funny. They've been a real champion of that kind of stuff. I mean, of course, they're making money off of it, but they just released the.
Well, they're doing it in the Disney way, though.
Yeah. Well, that too, but they just released the 64 and Genesis emulators on Switch. So if you pay their monthly fee or whatever, you can play old 64 and Genesis games on the Switch.
Nice.
Along with what they already had, which Super Nintendo and Nintendo, you could play those old games as well. So it's kind of cool. I mean, they're still keeping it out there, but it's mostly their own titles. So still No Mercy and NWO versus the World, but you know, those games are still, you know. Too bad you have to have an old tube TV to make it look any decent, but you know. So, like the biggest Nintendo 64 games that weren't Mario related, GoldenEye and No Mercy aren't available yet. So,
of course,
you know, what are you gonna do? Which is weird because you think they'd be able to, because don't they own Rare?
No, Xbox does.
Oh, maybe that's why then.
Xbox, that's why it's been a huge issue. Trying to get like GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, DOG Banjo-Kazooie, because now Xbox or Microsoft owns Rare.
That's right. I've seen that Rare's Greatest Hits compilation game that you can buy. It's all the old games for Nintendo 64. Interesting. I didn't know that. Thank you for that. That's why you're the video game guru on the show.
The huge fucking dork.
Yeah. So, other depressing, I guess, news for video games. This is the only thing that I got. Steam Deck got pushed back. Who would have foreseen it? So, yeah.
I'm barely paying attention to it anymore.
I always thought it was cool to, like, have your Steam library away from your computer. And they had another peripheral that kind of did that, but it wasn't the Steam Link or the Steam something or another. I don't remember what the fuck it was called. But, yeah. So that got pushed back again. Anyone that was looking forward to that for Christmas time, too bad.
Too bad, you fucking loser.
Sorry. Damn. That's fucking brutal, but alright. That's all the video game news I had.
I have a funny, silly one.
Go for it. What you got?
The Harry Potter game Magic Awakened, a card-based RPG game, is getting some heat because when the female characters put or take damage, apparently they do the ageo, the hentai expression where they like cross their eyes and put out their tongue. That's popular in like porn.
Oh Jesus!
All right. I see all kinds of cosplayers doing that. I'm wondering why does everyone know
It's
to do
a porn
this?
Thing.
Hey, there you go. So all you hentai enthusiasts, that's Zack Winters at Facebook. Go ahead and hit him up. He's really into that stuff.
No, I'm just
share clips
to know
or
what
something.
The fucking thing is.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen porn where like women try to do that, and then my favorite thing is to go on like Pornhub and like read the comments.
The true aficionados will let you know.
It is fucking gold. And then like sometimes you'll see guys who are just clearly being smartasses, and they're just like, "Hey, how do I make iron ore in Minecraft?"
What the fuck?
And then there'll be a whole 120 20 thread like reply off of it. But I remember this one where this lady kept making that fucking stupid face, and he was like, "Oh, she's clearly faking it. It's only hot when you naturally do that." No woman has ever naturally made that face during sex.
Especially when they put up a peace sign right as they're doing it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh! And they cross their eyes, stick out their tongue, and put up a peace sign. Yeah, no. I think it might be just for show.
So they say it's apparently a bug, which I don't believe, where the tongue clips through their chins. But I'm looking at pictures of it, and that's not a bug. That happens.
That's on purpose.
That's on purpose.
So we've got like 3 listeners that just ran out to go find this game and see.
Harry Potter and the porn face. Oh my god! I don't know how to pronounce it.
I'm looking it up right now.
You are too. Mute the mic this time. there was that one show where we lost like 30 minutes of footage because me and Darkness are trying to talk and we could just hear you in the back.
We should say which show it was so people go back to listen for it.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna pick one at random because I made that up.
Nice. Anyway,
it was.
Just listen through 1 through 63.
yeah, that's pretty much every episode.
It was pooping into a portal of hell.
That was a great episode. But yeah.
Fear Street.
Yeah. Oh, well, do we want to get into all the Disney big steaming dump that they took all over everybody? It's not in a bad way. It's,
It's the big hot shot of love they shot across all our faces.
All right.
Give it to me more, Disney Daddy.
Yeah. So I'm just going to say that the thing that excited me the most out of the whole, whatever, the Disney Plus Day or whatever it was, finally got to see Moon Knight, and that fucking just made me happy.
God.
What? Is that a good oh my god or a bad oh my god?
As soon as it came up, I was like, oh, good.
What? What's wrong with that?
No, nothing at all. I just want to listen to you gush over Moon Knight.
No,
finally.
it was cool to see that him in costume. It was like a fleeting second or two, but it looks good, and I'm happy so far with the way it looks. So that was what of all the things that they dropped, I'm most excited for. And if you guys get a chance, I highly suggest going out and finding the announcement for the Willow TV series because
yes, my god, it was funny.
It's Warwick Davis being a smartass in the best possible way. Warwick, sorry. Warwick.
It's Warwick. You forget the second W.
Forget the W. Arwick? No, the second W. Yeah, you go find that preview alone is gold, and it'll make you happy to see that there's going to be a new Willow coming out because this has been
Didn't you like the first Willow? I wasn't born.
Yes, there's so much goodness in that, and Willow has just been like a dead property since the 80s. It's it's good to see them doing something with it, and we can only keep our fingers crossed and pray that Val Kilmer will show up somehow.
God, I hope not.
Nah, just to be like an old swordsman asshole that's like...
It'd be fucking upsetting. They got that kid who looks almost exactly like him, though.
Yeah, it could be interesting. Like, it's his son or something.
Right.
That would be cool. But, Mad Marty.
Hello, I'm here on Willow.
Didn't he get his voice back?
I don't know. It's another sadness part.
I thought he did. I don't remember.
Yeah, like I said, they took this AI thing and basically took clips from all his interviews and movies and basically made a voice for him.
Oh shit! I didn't watch it. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch it because I don't want to, fucking make myself feel any worse about life. So yeah, but. That's crazy. They just basically took all of his words and made it so he could fucking Stephen Hawking's his own voice. He's just got like a little pen pad. He's like, go fuck yourself. I didn't know that. Now I'm depressed.
Used to be Batman.
Oh man. But anyway, so yeah, Willow looked really good. Moon Knight looked really good. They had a pretty long preview for Hawkeye that was actually decent. It was like a pretty decent action scene.
Yeah.
I was surprised at that. I hope it's not like the one action scene like they had in Winter Soldier and Falcon, where it was just him flying around through the helicopters and shit, and then that was like the only memorable action scene.
All right.
So there was that. What else? What else were you guys excited to see?
Spider-Man Freshman Year looks kind of cool.
That's an animated show, right?
Yeah.
But we got Tom Holland. I get them all. There's so many fucking Toms and Chris's in the comic book movie industry.
I'm excited to get.
They announced What If Season 2.
Oh yeah, What If Season 2, Loki Season 2, what we already knew.
I'm excited to get the 80s X-Men.
Yeah, that's
90s X-Men.
90s, but yeah. So they're taking where the 90s X-Men cartoon stopped, and they're just continuing it from there. So that's going to be interesting to see, because a lot of the voice actors and stuff they're talking about bringing back and having them reprise their roles, the ones that are still with us. So
I hope it's full of the shitty animation.
Yeah, it was good for the 90s, but you know,
it aged horribly.
It did. So
Hocus Pocus 2.
Yes, Hocus Pocus 2. And in the same vein as Hocus Pocus, Agatha Harkness gets her own series for some reason.
I was gonna say all the 30 and 40-year-old women will fucking love the Hocus Pocus 2.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing with the Agatha.
Hold on, let me talk on this.
The Agatha thing, people, it was her, how she interacted throughout the show that made it like interesting, but like making a whole show out of it, I think it's going to flop.
I'm not excited about it.
Yeah.
I honestly think it's going to flop. The only reason they're making it is because, I mean, you got to admit, before you found out the character was Agatha, I mean, it was pretty interesting and funny.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see how they spin that one.
But now that you see,
I don't have sex with my husband Ray.
that was the wonton joke of that one. That was the wonton joke of the fucking scene. I don't have sex with
Is this fucking funny yet?
Yeah.
My husband Ray is a piece of shit.
So yeah, there's that.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk. We finally got to see a tiny teaser of She-Hulk, which it doesn't look bad. I mean, you got to see. Damn it, I can't. The Hulk, what's his name again? Fuck. Mark Ruffalo. He's in it. You get to see a little scene with them. That's kind of cool. So you got that. You got previews for Miss Marvel. You got to see her in action, which I don't know if you're excited about that or not. But it's there, so you know.
You got to see Moon Knight called Dracula a fucking dork.
Oh, you keep bringing that up, man. You finally at least got the right person this time.
Marvel Zombies.
It was Taskmaster.
Jesus. All right, get him out of here.
That's my wonton joke.
Yeah, it's been throughout the show. So, but
I thought it was stay away or get away from my light or whatever the fuck you did.
Oh,
man, you butchered that. It's 3 fucking words.
That's 4. The light is mine. There you go.
I know what it is. I was purposely trying to get a rise out of that.
No, you didn't, you stupid bastard.
No, I did, you fucking prick.
I actually feel bad about that one. I'm sorry.
So, all right. Probably out of the Marvel stuff, the one that is most surprising to me is Echo. Like, all the random ass characters
came out of fucking left field.
Other than Agatha, this one's a little bit weird for me. Like, why the fuck give Echo her own show? Okay.
We'll see.
And it's gonna piss me off too, because they're more than likely gonna do her better than they did fucking Taskmaster. Because Echo's power set is very similar to Taskmaster's. And, you know, at least they're getting the gender correct this time, so.
Right.
Not that I'm still bitter about it or anything, motherfuckers.
You can just feel it.
Just permeates through the show.
Oh my god. I can just feel the butt hurt.
Yes. Anyway.
The one I'm looking forward to the least myself is the I Am Groot show.
I think that's for kids, but yeah.
But still, like, it's gonna get annoying.
Yeah. I'm not gonna... I've been trying to, like, watch everything that they're putting out as far as MCU, and I may give it a pass for this one. So, yeah.
It's a 45-minute show with a talking tree going, I am Groot.
Yeah. I mean, whatever keeps Vin Diesel fucking in the money after the Fast and the Furious franchise goes down.
God, I hope it's done.
It is, actually. He actually made a public apology kind of thing to Dwayne Johnson to have him try and come back to finish off the series.
Because it's failing.
Yeah.
Hard.
Don't get me wrong, I've watched every one of them, and they're good popcorn movies, but just the action scenes, because they're kind of like insane, but fun.
I want to sit somebody down and make them watch the first movie and make them watch the latest movie.
Oh, there's a big difference.
And like have them try to figure out what happens in between.
Yeah, that would actually be an interesting prospect. See, what the fuck? What happened with this?
They're in space now? What the fuck?
That's right. The last one they went to space. It's like the fucking Leprechaun movies at this point. Like
fucking why aren't they street racing anymore?
Yeah. For a movie that started off as a ripoff of Point Break, it's funny to see how they've gone. I would have much rather seen Johnny Utah than fucking Vin Diesel, but you know. Than Dominic Toretto. And all of a sudden they got some fucking, oh, hey, John Cena's my brother. We never fucking mentioned it.
Yeah. In fucking 20 years these movies have been going on. We never mentioned this once.
I know it's Toretto, Dominic and his sister, and then all of a sudden there's a brother.
Yeah. Well, we don't talk about him. Everyone's got a family member like that. Right? I'm the one that my family doesn't talk about.
Before we get too far off...
sorry, yes. We went off on a Vin Diesel tangent.
We got Ironheart and the Secret Invasion.
Fuck that. Fuck Ironheart. I mean, Secret Invasion. Yeah, it could be interesting to see what they do. So, yeah, but Ironheart I am not interested in whatsoever either. And that's just because the comics were so bad. But... I don't know. We'll see how that goes. So a quick rundown of all the MCU stuff that I got here. We got Hawkeye, which will be out around Christmas time. Looks good. Echo, which basically will get spun off from Hawkeye. We got Miss Marvel, who will eventually go into The Marvels, which will be the quasi-sequel to Captain Marvel, which pissed off Brie Larson, so good for them. Good for them.
Brie Larson's a cunt.
Yeah. Gotta say that every time and get the video banned off of YouTube. She-Hulk, Moon Knight, Secret Invasion, which is cool because Samuel Jackson comes back, so we'll see. I think that scene where he's on the Skrull ship is going to have a lot to do with the setup for Secret Invasion. We got Ironheart, which I'm not excited for at all. We got Armor Wars, which is a great Iron Man storyline. How you're going to do it without fucking Iron Man? I have no idea, but it's going to be a train wreck that I'm going to watch, so we'll see. The Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Last time they had a space-based franchise do a holiday special, it didn't go very well.
I am excited.
We'll see how that goes. There's a possible, it's got a working title of Wakanda, and it's a series set in Wakanda. So we'll see how that goes. Agatha, House of Harkness, which, you know, if you saw WandaVision, you know who Agatha Harkness is. Then you got I Am Groot, this is all animated, I Am Groot, Marvel Zombies, Spider-Man Freshman Year, and the continuation of X-Men 97.
Yeah, going back for a second, my personal opinion, I think they just need to scratch anything to do with Wakanda or the Black Panther or anything, because without Chadwick Boseman,
they have Shuri taking his spot as a Black Panther. And they should anyway.
That is actually comic accurate.
Yeah.
So...
Well, they were talking about that, but I mean that hasn't been determined yet, and they're actually talking about like scratching the Black Panther character, period. Even going into the second Black Panther, and it's like, what the fuck you doing then?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that all pans out.
And that's why I'm saying, without Chadwick Boseman, I think they should just scratch the whole thing, unless they go and pass the mantle on to Shuri.
I think they should. I think they should get rid of the T'Challa character altogether, just like out of respect, and have Shuri take over.
And they're actually talking about bringing Michael, whatever.
B. Jordan?
Yeah, back for the second movie.
How could you forget his name? That's like Zack's man crush there.
I was waiting for.
I would let him do to me.
Again, I was waiting. The reason why I was like Michael, and I was waiting for Zack to like get all fucking worked up. Michael B. Jordan, you are a cultural fuck.
You know, like Michael, and he's like, B. Jordan!
I was too busy focusing on my growing erection.
I don't know how they would...
to split me like a banana.
Jesus.
Because let's be honest, like everybody would be like, "Oh yeah, I'd fuck him," but like in reality, he'd probably be fucking me.
My God, this is so off the fucking rails.
Just back right into it, Daddy.
Now the people that start fucking messaging you fucking deserve. All right. You're gonna get
I'm not even gay. He's a beautiful man, and I want him to make love to me.
Oh, God. I think we just found the title for this episode. I'm gonna put it on there. I'm gonna put it specifically. Zack says, episode 64.
Michael B. Jordan is a beautiful man. I want him to make love to me.
If this show spins off and like gives me the opportunity to have sex with Michael B. Jordan, it'll be a success in my book.
That's the only reason I'm sticking around.
That's the only reason. Michael B. Jordan, if you're listening to this.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I want you to make sweet, tender love to my butt.
Maybe that's the title.
Sweet, tender love to my butt.
Okay,
sweet, tender love to my butt.
Oh my God. So there you go for the MCU stuff.
No.
What else?
We got fucking Spider-Man dropped yesterday.
That's okay. So official Disney MCU. Let's go over to MCU adjacent with Sony. We'll get into Spider-Man. So
holy shit,
that was a trailer.
Yeah. So the thing with this, if you guys find the trailer, Disney and Sony and all them are notorious for altering trailers to throw people off of what's going on.
Uh-huh.
So we have not officially seen Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield show up in any of these trailers. Why they're trying to keep it a secret, I have no idea. There is
the world's worst secret.
Yeah. There is a scene where the lizard is jumping and gets punched in the face out of nowhere. It's like an invisible person punches the lizard and his face just like jerks to the side violently, but for no fucking reason.
From what I saw, looked like because Sandman's like burrowing through this construction site. It looked like something hit him, but then that doesn't make sense because like, why the fuck would he just go flying towards this debris?
Yeah, so the people are going over these previews with like a fine-tooth comb, trying to find anything that they can, and it's crazy. Yeah, we got the light is his.
The rumors that are coming out of
Spider-Man,
and just the little things like so. We see that there's a second Green Goblin in the fucking trailer.
Yeah.
So
might be the lame one.
We get our William Dafoe, and we get another
one.
Then, there's the whole rumor that, it still relays around the Toby and the fucking Andrew. When you have MJ fallen, it's very mirroring to when Gwen Stacy fell.
Yes, in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
But now we're getting rumors that we might see Spider-Gwen.
That could be interesting.
I think that's stretching.
Yeah, that would be... I mean, she has technically been introduced. People would know who she is from Enter the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I think that would be too much.
Yeah, that's a lot of shit. We came up with the idea of, like, fucking Andrew Garfield Spider-Man comes through, grabs her, saves her. Kind of has, like, this redemption moment,
Uh-huh.
But then other people are like, oh yeah, Spider-Gwen comes and as much as I'd love to see that actress again,
Like, as much as I do love the character of Spider-Gwen, I think it'd be way too much for this movie because we're already probably getting Venom. We're getting Sandman, Green Goblin, Electro, Doc Ock, the Lizard.
Do we have 6 yet? Because that would be fucking awesome. There's 6 villains we gotta count. Electro, Sandman,
There's not
Lizard.
6
Damn it!
Well, if you add Venom,
Electro,
yes.
Sandman, Lizard. I mean, who's saying that the Vulture's not coming back?
Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool to see.
I
Michael
thought
Keaton.
so. I love this whole like undertone they kind of set on the trailer, where like Tom Holland Spider-Man hasn't really like killed anybody, where like the old Spider-Mans were kind of like notorious for killing off their villains.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And
yeah.
Doctor Strange is like, oh yeah, these guys are totally fated to just fight Spider-Man and die. And Tom Holland Spider's like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, he hasn't had to kill nobody yet, so he's.
Well, the other thing, if you notice, as I was watching something that pointed this out, that none of the like Sandman doesn't look like the original or not Sandman, but Electro. Doesn't look like the original Electro. He almost has the old comic book style look to him.
Yeah, but still, like, obviously Jamie Foxx.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's throwing it around. Like, what universe are they from? Like, who are they really? It's. I mean, they're doing a real good job at making people guess and wonder.
Yeah, people are going to be there day one trying to, because they want to know what the hell's going on. So they're doing that right, you know.
Yeah.
That's good.
And I'm still looking. I hope we get Ned as the Hobgoblin.
Ned Leeds, yeah.
Well, check it out. In the trailers that we see, he's still fat.
Yeah.
But we know he fucking.
He dropped a shit ton of weight.
Yeah.
You think they digitally plumped him up so that they could reveal that, you know, I'm the Hobgoblin, you know, that kind of thing?
I think they did a lot of filming with him still being fat. They said, okay, now fucking become an anorexic and drop all this weight.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, be interesting to see if he, you know, they build up for a Hobgoblin. That would be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And it's Ned.
I want to be a hero too. You know, that kind of fucking like total syndrome from fucking Incredibles. He's like constantly fucking slapped down for being the sidekicky guy, and then he just becomes a villain. So yeah, that could be cool. But yeah, I think this one's gonna finally put MCU back on track. At least I'm hoping. They've had a couple of missteps recently, but you know. Did you get a chance to see Shang-Chi yet, Zach?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Fucking Zach. No.
I'm going to get caught up before Spider-Man comes out, because I know there's going to be Eternal shit and Shang-Chi shit.
Yeah. Well, maybe not, because... Well, yeah, I guess it is an MCU movie. Sony MCU.
There's always, like, shit sprinkled in there.
That's true, yeah. But... So, that's...
Shang-Chi just came out on
Disney
Amazon,
Plus.
I believe. On Disney Plus, so I'm going to watch that, and I'll probably go into Eternals on a cheap day. Like a fucking Monday afternoon or something.
Tuesday's $5 at Cinemark. Or Cinema, where do I go to? The one at the mall. Yeah. So...
It's $5 everywhere.
Yeah, they got their days. It's worth the $5 just to, you know... Just fucking be dazzled by the pretty effects.
Ooh, ah.
Yeah, that's good. Anyway. So is that all for Marvel that we got? Because we're going to move into Star Wars here. Because they got a lot of shit coming out for that now.
Oof, let's do it.
Alright. So we already knew about the Book of Boba Fett. That's coming out. They've got previews for it and everything. They have dropped a small teaser for Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes.
This series, and it will be on Disney Plus. Hardcore fans are a little pissed because there's going to be a fight between Darth Vader and Obi-Wan, but they've made mention in dialogue in the past that there was only 2 battles between them, and so this will make a third that evidently everyone forgot about, or I don't know. People are pissed off at the canon, but I am going to be happier than shit to see Ewan McGregor fight fucking Darth Vader, which presumably will be Hayden Christensen in the suit finally, into taking wobbly stumble walks. He'll actually get some time in the suit. No. Yeah, that kind of.
Hold on, we gotta put a pause in this because we just got breaking news.
Oh, shit.
Right here, right now. Activision, Xbox boss Phil Spencer is evaluating relationship with Activision.
Yeah.
So
what is
Xbox
that?
Might be cutting ties.
What does Activision give us? Warzone, Call of Duty. No, is it?
Activision? Yeah.
So don't do that. I play Warzone. So. Yeah, that's not good. When companies start to distance themselves from other companies, some shit's gonna go down.
That's just Xbox.
Yeah, that's not good. So there's that. Enjoy, everybody. Just add to them.
Also, it's been revealed that the female Blizzard co-lead who quit after 3 months was paid substantially less than her male counterpart.
Oh, God.
So, it's a matter of time. Anyway, Star Wars.
Yeah. It's funny that you just put me right on the spot with that. Hold on a second. Okay. So, we got the Obi-Wan Kenobi stuff going on. Like I said, some people are upset, but I'm not. Fuck it. I want to see it.
I do too. I'm still going to watch it.
Star Wars Andor has been announced. They're still going through with it. There's been a lot of other properties that people get into the politics of fucking business. Kathleen Kennedy's Star Wars shit. That's all getting put on hold right now. So we were hearing about the Rogue series and all that. That's not going to happen now, or it's on indefinite hold. A lot of the stuff she was backing has kind of been put on a back burner to see what the hell's going on. So we got Star Wars Andor, which, if anyone remembers this Cassian Andor from Rogue One, he's going to have his own show, which the character was interesting enough, so I'll tune in and I'll probably enjoy it.
He's back from hell.
Yeah, the Acolyte, which is supposed to directly coincide with Mandalorian, and Gina Carano was supposed to be like a big part of that, so we'll see what they announce. Yeah, I'm thinking she's spent her time in the doghouse, and they'll probably bring her back. We're getting Star Wars. Someone else say it for me. Ahsoka. I did it. Yay! I did it.
Ahsoka Tano.
Ahsoka Tano's getting her own spin-off. Rosario Dawson will be playing Ahsoka Tano. Another one that's a little kind of like.
Guys, I got to mute for a second.
So you can fap in the back. Yeah. 5 minutes and a cigarette. I'll be right back.
5 minutes and a cigarette.
So, hey, you know what? One of the best scenes with Rosario Dawson was when she's dancing in Clerks 2. Oh, that's great. I liked it. Anyway, back off to professionalism. Let's keep going. So
the best one's about her talking about eating ass.
Yes, you never go ass to mouth. Well, sometimes you do.
Sometimes in the heat of the moment, and then I just fucking start pounding off.
Yes. So we got a Lando series coming out. I have no idea how this is going to go. There's not much details on it. I don't know if they're going to do a young Lando, if they're going to do an old Lando. I think it would be great if they got Billy D. Williams talking about shit in like a bar somewhere, and then it flashes back to Childish Gambino as Lando.
I think that's most likely what's going to happen.
That would be cool. I would totally fucking watch that. So,
well, he tries to perv on his maybe daughter.
That was weird, but yes.
That was a little weird.
That's a little scene there at the last Star Wars movie. So, and then you're getting an animated series about the droids. So there's that. If you're into C-3PO and R2-D2.
And then Rogue Squadron.
Rogue Squadron was one of the ones that got put on the back burner.
Yeah, it got delayed.
Really?
Because that was backed by Kathleen Kennedy and a couple other people. And there's like a civil war going on in Star Wars, ironically enough. So it's like, art imitates life, I guess, or life imitates art. I don't fucking know. So there you go. There's Star Wars and there's Marvel stuff that's been officially announced. There's all kinds of rumors and other shit. The child in me is we're getting a live-action animated Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. So it's going to be interesting to see. I'm like, all right, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. It's going to be a live-action animated hybrid. And it's going to have John Mulaney as Chip and Adam Sandberg as Dale.
I was gonna say, is it fucking one of Chris Pratt's fucking?
Oh,
Another one of
God.
his vehicles.
Chris Pratt has picked up so many weird animated voiceover work. So, yeah, he's going to be Garfield, which nobody could give a shit about. He's going to be Mario, which, you know, what the fuck, how? Anyway. He's not Italian. What the hell? Yeah.
Charlie Day is gonna be Luigi, which is weird.
That's another weird one. Yeah. And then he's also going to pick up the voice for... Okay, so he's... Follow me if you can on this one, because it's a little weird. It's a little Tropic Thunder. So, he's going to be playing Chadwick Boseman, who's playing...
I don't like it.
Star-Lord, who's playing... I don't know how the fuck it's gonna go. So
it's not gonna go good at all.
Yeah, it's a little odd.
Especially since Chris Pratt's kind of a notorious piece of shit, and people are just kind of looking for reasons to cancel him right now.
Why is he a notorious piece of shit? I'm not up on my piece of shit celebrities other than Alec Baldwin.
He kind of like... First of all, if you're a religious person, fine, whatever works for you. He kind of goes overboard with it on a bunch of stuff. Also, him and Anna Faris have a disabled child. And now him and his new wife have a child together who's not disabled. And he took several pot shots at Anna Faris and his disabled child on Twitter.
Okay, I have seen none of this, so this is all news to me.
Saying stuff like, "I'm glad I'm finally with a woman who can give me like a happy, healthy child" or some shit.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I don't know about this.
All right, fuck him.
I don't know about this at all.
I'm kinda in the fuck him category.
Let's start to cancel the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and.
Isn't it?
I want to cancel Guardians of the Galaxy 3 because they've been giving Dave Bautista so much shit.
Oh, yeah. Well, they canceled the director for being pervy towards kids. And then they brought him back, and everyone came back. I don't know. This Guardians of the Galaxy 3 might not even happen, but... But I don't know about this Chris Pratt shit. What are you talking about? He seems like... That's crazy.
But here's the thing about Hollywood. This is why I hate... I hate...
Never meet your heroes.
How much... Well, here's the thing. People get so involved in these people's lives, and it's like, dude, they don't give a fuck about you. Like, why are you like... So, you know, don't hate on me for saying this, but when, what's his face from the Fast and the Furious, Paul Walker, when he died.
Oh, Paul Walker.
Okay, it was sad, but for all these people to, like, drop their lives and, like, fly out to, like, whatever fucking city it was to, like, do a fucking candlelight vigil for a guy that you didn't even know. Yeah, it was sad. He was an actor. Like, he made a few good movies that I liked. But it's, like, for you to, like, drop your life and, like, have to take work off and, like your fucking grandmother died. It gets crazy. I don't know. So, like, getting so involved in Chris Pratt's life to, like...
Well, so there's that, getting involved in his life to where it's an issue, but there's also, like, when everybody knows you have a disabled child and you barely post about him, barely say anything about him, and then you go on post about your new wife, a big public post about how happy you are that you guys have a healthy child together. It gets kind of like, really, you piece of shit? You're gonna
no, that's what I'm
saying.
Yeah, like, okay, excuse me. So what I was saying was everybody thinks he's like this really good, like the whole bottled water thing or whatever, and it's just a bunch of different things. Here's my gig. He's not what we see on the TV.
No.
He's showing us what he is in real life on Twitter. So it's like, now fuck him. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I'm looking at this, and okay, if you're married to somebody and have a kid with them, and then you get remarried and have a kid with them, and you're specifically putting out a post about the wife you're currently with, and you're gushing all over her, and you're like, oh yeah, I love my other kid too. But when it's like, this is a little murky. I don't know. So he put out a post about how much he loves his current wife, and he talked about
who he cheated on his other wife with.
See, I don't know any of this shit either, but it just seems like this shit is fucking taken out of context. I mean, technically, his father-in-law did as well, right? I mean, that dude, he's not mine. But you look at this fucking housekeeper's kid, and it's like, no, it's a Debbie. He's like, no, you're not mine. It's like, that's a whole other thing. That's a whole other story.
Meanwhile, he's all fucking jacked and handsome.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the other stuff maybe, but I just looked it up that why they're mad at him. So, I mean, if you're sitting there gushing over your wife and you're like, oh, I'm happy for the child that you've given me and blah, 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 bringing up the kid that you have with a past wife might not, I don't know how you could even word it.
I don't see why you'd have to go out of your way to say, oh, yeah, and we have a healthy kid together.
Well, maybe that could be it,
which
too.
He's kind of notorious for not really posting about his disabled child that much.
He's got pictures of his kid all over. Like, his son, right?
His son? Yeah. With Anna Faris?
Yeah.
Well, never mind. I made that part was a lie. But still, it's just like...
I don't know. I don't know. I don't take half of this shit for fucking...
It's one thing to be like, oh, yeah, I'm very much in love with my new wife, and she's gorgeous and stuff. Never mind the fact that I cheated on my other wife with her, who's also a gorgeous woman.
Yeah.
But you gotta take a little shot, little fucking that we have a healthy fucking child.
I guess throwing healthy in there, some people could take it the wrong way. I don't know. I like Chris Pratt, so
fuck him.
If he's an asshole, then that just hurts my heart. But I'm still holding out hope. Andy Dwyer is fucking awesome. I don't give a shit.
It got old really quick.
Fucking Mouse Rat's awesome.
Chris Pratt was in Wanted, right? And he got his face bashed in with a keyboard.
Yes, he did.
That was another thing. That was another weird thing where he was just like, after that movie came out, and I think he was still with Anna Faris, and he was just like, oh, I'll never shoot a sex scene because I think it'd be disrespectful to her. And then everyone was like, you did that when Wanted, though.
Yeah. Looks like that one chick from the Cowboy Bebop live action. And she's like not dressed like the character that she's playing. She's like, I wouldn't do a part like that. I wouldn't dress like that. And then everyone found pictures of her dressed like that for another show that she was in. That was hilarious. But yeah, catching people with their bullshit. Fuck that then.
And I'm sure it was kind of just it wasn't meant to be an insult, but it could kind of come off that way. But like if his son reads it, how the fuck is he gonna feel?
I don't know. It's I post only about wrestling for the most part on my Facebook. That way, that's all I can get fucking yelled at about. I don't give a shit. The celebrities that don't have social media are fucking better off.
Yeah, true.
And that's one of the things I say about Hollywood. It's like it's like you get pissed because people start fucking yelling at you for things. Don't post it. Don't put your life out there.
Yeah.
Just keep everything private. Most of the celebrities are pedophiles anyway.
Oh, right. God.
God. All right, our whole show just got canceled.
Yeah.
We're going to find Zack hanging in a closet now.
Yeah.
Just like they took out Chester.
Well, that one was legit though. I don't have a sex island.
Well, that we know of. It'd be a different sex island. I'm not insinuating it would be with underage. No. It would be like fucking
Guatemalan hookers,
furries and S&M and
the fucking dream.
Michael B. Jordan everywhere.
It's just what it comes down.
Come at me, Strong Fang.
is, I don't. If you're making movies and shit, just go and make your movies. Fucking say hi to your fans, but don't fucking push your life out there.
Yeah, I've felt that way since I like celebrities for the parts that they've played. I don't care about their politics one way or another. I don't care about their beliefs one way or another. I don't care about any of that. So just use it as a promotional tool, and that's it. Just because you have a platform to stand on doesn't mean you should.
Dwayne Johnson's doing it right.
Oh, when he's he's virtue signaling about using rubber guns.
All he does is just talk about working out and peeing in bottles. That's all he does.
Hey, people even gave him shit about peeing in bottles.
Because that's the only thing they can give him shit about it.
Yeah.
Like, look at this just Adonis beautiful man who is successful in every aspect of life. Oh, he pees in bottles. That's a little weird.
Did you guys get that?
And I guarantee you, hold on. No, I guarantee you, he could sell those jugs of piss, and they will be healthier for you than any fucking protein powder on the market today.
The machine that is Dwayne Johnson's runoff is more fucking nutritious for you than anything they put on the market. So.
Did y'all hear that thing that I posted, the part from Moana and the Face Off song? Somebody mixed it together.
Oh, was that what that was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it and I listened to it. And I'm like, what the? Did they just cut like parts of like his movies and rap it? And
no, they took the Moana part and then the instrumental, and then it ran right into the Face Off. It's pretty cool. I gotta admit.
It's pretty funny.
Yes, yes. But back to the bottled piss water. He should be selling that like a fucking like bath water, because
he should.
He would get money. He'd get paid.
People
I'd buy
use it as cologne.
Like fucking what is that? Deer piss or deer?
Splash some of that on your neck, and women will flock towards you.
They're like, Dwayne Johnson piss. I smell it. Oh my god!
I'll buy 2 or 3 jugs of his piss, and then
I'd buy that for $1.
Next week, I'll come back to the next wrestling show just fucking ripped.
Well, that's it.
It's like the fucking Venom,
The Venom
from Bane's Venom, not Spider-Man Venom.
Venom juice, yeah.
Just hooked up to my head, just fucking
fucking cranking the dial when he's walking out to the ring. Like most wrestlers who fucking pump in the back, and he's just like, hold on, crank,
pushing the fucking button on the back of my neck.
His fucking veins look like fucking snakes writhing around in his fucking biceps. Like, oh shit.
Eyes bulging out.
Yeah. He's got to wear a mask just to hold his fucking eye sockets together. Oh god, it's like that fucking scene in Total Recall when Arnold hits the fucking atmosphere. It's like, oh shit, here we go. He's got to bulk up real quick.
Well, is Zack on the juice? No, he's been fucking drinking Dwayne Johnson's piss.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that part where I think it was Batman Beyond, where like Batman's beating the shit out of Bane, and he just keeps pushing the button, and he just gets huger and huger.
Yeah. Oh, fucking.
That scene horrified me when I was a kid.
It's funny to see like the fate of a lot of classic Batman villains through Batman Beyond, like what happened to him.
Because Bane's like in a wheelchair.
He's all fucked up, and Mr. Freeze is a disembodied head just fucking sitting there.
I don't know why that made me laugh.
Yeah, it's there's some shit that's just what the fuck. So anyway, where the fuck were we? Oh, Star Wars. So we got through that. Dwayne Johnson's pee. So we got Chippendale Rescue Rangers, and then they're basically taking a lot of their old animated movies and making them live action again.
Well, that's what I was saying. So before we got off subject, the whole the animated Chippendale dude, I don't know. It's just like I'm afraid to watch Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Yeah.
Just watching the trailer, it's like they spin it so far off of what the actual character was.
Because you're really deep in that fucking Clifford lore, or what? What the fuck?
As a kid, dude, I loved Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Okay. I didn't know that was that near and dear to you. I'm sorry. Good for you, though. Shit, man.
I read classical shit when I was a kid.
It's like classical shit. Like the Berenstein Bears. Classical shit. Who, by my fate might have it, they're not Jewish. Who knew? But, yes. Anyway.
But no, I mean, so I saw the trailer for Clifford, and I'm like, they just turned it into something weird. I mean, look what they did with the fucking chipmunks and fucking...
Alvin and the Chipmunks? Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. It's like you're taking shit that I, like, loved as a kid. Like, yeah, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. I mean, you had Chip and Dale, you had fucking Gadget and fucking Monterey Jack.
Oh, yeah. Monterey Jack was great.
I'm just like, you're going to take all this fucking shit and kill it.
Yeah, that's
looking forward to it.
That's been happening for a while. But yeah, now it's hitting our generation a little bit harder because they ran out of all the shit from the 50s and 60s to,
If they're going to make anything live action, you know what they should make? Gargoyles.
Oh, fuck. Could you imagine that? That would be insane to see.
That would be fucking epic.
So, in the same vein of ruining our childhoods with old shit, 3 Men and a Baby's getting a fucking remake through Disney.
What?
What?
3 Men and a Baby with Zac Efron is going to be a remake. Sister Act 3. Okay. Cheaper by the Dozen's getting a remake. And Pinocchio's getting a live action. And they're doing Peter Pan and Wendy. And Jude Law is going to be Captain Hook. So, some of these could be good. Most of them probably won't. But yeah,
Well, Sister Act 3, I can dig that.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as they bring Whoopi back.
Well, yeah, I mean, they can't really do that. They've tried in the past to bring something back without the star, and it doesn't go well, so. But that is, for the most part, your Disney Plus news and announcements that they've made over the last few days. It's a lot of shit, so. Yeah, there you go. That was the big news for the week.
I got a show that I want to kind of talk about that I just found out about.
Go for it. What you got?
Netflix
FD?
is flexing its huge, gigantic, throbbing dick and has acquired the rights to Blockbuster logo and uniforms, and it's making an Office-style show about the last Blockbuster.
That's kind of a fucking slap in the face.
Kind of?
It's a big fucking slap in the face. It's like, oh, is this empire that we crushed? We will now make more money off of it by making fun. That's just how I had pictured it in the boardroom,
Starring Randall Park. So he's fun.
I do like me some Randall Park. I have to.
He is a delight.
He is. He's right up there with Alan Tudyk,
Yes.
So could you imagine them both in a show together?
It'd just be like, I'd just be sitting there smiling at my TV the whole time. Just because I'm just so happy with what's happening.
Yes.
We need to make a trip to Bend for that.
Oh, yeah. They have the last Blockbuster there.
We should that should be our hotel trip. We would take we go to Bend, get a couple movies, and just... I hear they rent it out as an Airbnb, too.
Yes, they do. I actually saw that, and I tried to convince my wife to do it for my birthday, and she's like, I'm not sitting there in a fucking Blockbuster video. I'm like, okay.
Well, the three of us want to do it.
Well, that's different. We'll go in our 80s themed fucking pajamas, and we'll fucking sit around at the Airbnb and watch all kinds of old shit.
I gotta get Zubaz, and I gotta get one of those shiny tight ass tank tops that like change colors when you move.
Some fucking footy pajamas with a fucking Care Bears logo on the front. I'll have to pick my Care Bear. Probably Friendship Bear, but yeah, we'll do it. We'll do this. It just got weirdly quiet. Fuck you guys.
Because of course you turned it into furries.
Ah, damn it! I didn't even realize it.
I was waiting for it to be said. I was
What
like,
a
oh
little
my god.
bitch.
Like,
I'm sitting here biting my tongue, and I'm like, I don't want to be the villain here. Say something, Zach.
because like, I'm not saying we won't have sex in it, but now that you're like, oh yeah, let's all dress up as Care Bears. Yeah.
Oh.
Now I know we'll be having sex.
Have you guys ever seen that movie Saving Silverman?
yeah.
Yeah.
Remember how the psychiatrist is like convinces fucking pie fucker that he's gay in that movie? This is what Zack is fucking doing. Like, he's subconsciously fucking turning me into a furry. Shit.
Oh, I am. Yeah, I hope.
No, what the fuck? No, be like, hey honey, could you? No, what the fuck? Get that out of here. Sorry. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me. You know, not that there's anything wrong with furries. It's just, you know, it's not really my thing. Got enough of my own issues, not bringing furry shit into it. Fuck you, man.
Oh, this is amazing.
You're such a dick. Anyway, the fuck else we got? Any TV shows, anything like that? Oh,
I started watching, what's it called? Doom Patrol.
oh, you started watching it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just finished the first season, so
I
Cool.
just started watching it. It was a little. It was kind of a slow roll at the beginning. It was kind of like, what's going on? And now it's actually picking up really well, and I'm enjoying it.
yeah, Alan Tudyk is fucking great in that, and Brendan Fraser's delivery of the word "fuck" is fucking classic.
Fuck.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly it. You fucking nailed it, dude. That was it. Yes, it is interesting to see like what is basically a CW show with sex and swearing in it. You know, Doom Patrol's kind of avoided that though. It's not as CW-y as Titans is. So
Right. But Jane, I love her fucking switching all around.
yes,
Hammerhead and fucking Jane and fucking one moment she's like, oh my god, and they're like, are you okay? She's like, stay away from me, you motherfucker, I'll cut your balls off. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
it is very good. I do like it, and it's nice to see, you know, Brendan Fraser doing something, and Timothy Dalton for that, you know, for that
Yeah.
matter. So cool. But I forgot to bring up Red Notice. Speaking of Super P from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
I just watched that last night.
Did you watch it, Zach?
No, but you guys go ahead.
He's like, I'm gonna go huff on some Dwayne Johnson P. I'll be right back.
I just ordered a 24-pack.
Imagine it comes in packs and not just like a Sparklets bottle.
No, it'll be like jugs. With how much water that guy drinks, he's got to pee at least a gallon a day.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right, V. What'd you think? What'd you think of Red Notice?
I liked it. It was very, it wasn't one of those movies that I could figure out, like, right away.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of figured out a little bit of it, but I was wrong in who was with who.
Ah, okay. So, for those of you that don't know, this is a Netflix original movie starring Dwayne Johnson and Gal Gadot and Ryan Reynolds. So, it was fun. It was a fun movie. Ryan Reynolds, man, like, I don't know. I just really connect with his kind of humor and shit. And he basically plays the same fucking character in everything. It's just Ryan Reynolds with a coat of paint on
You're
him.
watching Ryan Reynolds to watch
It's
Ryan Reynolds.
Van Wilder, like,
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, now it's Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, whatever the bigger... he was a little bit different in Free Guy. So, that was interesting to see a different kind of. I mean, he still had his Ryan Reynolds moments, but yeah, it was fun. It wasn't great, but it was fun. You know, it's like a heist movie, and it throws you some curves and everything like that. So the story was good. The you know, all the actors are professional, big names. So it's funny to see it as a Netflix movie.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and like I said, it wasn't one of those movies that I was just like, oh, I know where this is going. I know how it's going to end.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I did kind of figure out a little bit of it, but it had me. It was reversed on me, so it was like they threw me off enough to make me surprised when I actually saw it happen.
Yeah. So it's I don't know. It's like a heist movie and a little Indiana Jones and an action movie, and you know, it's like buddy comedy kind of. You know, it's so many different genres of movies just blended up into one. Mm-hmm. It's all a little James Bond-ish and shit like that, but it was good. It was, you know, if you guys have Netflix and you're wondering about it, go give it a whirl. It's not.
It's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it for 2 hours of your life, especially if you watch the Eternals. So you know.
Right. And surprisingly, it was something that went to Netflix.
Yeah, it was a straight up Netflix original, I guess, and I don't know if they have a contract with Ryan Reynolds or not, but they've put out a lot of his movies lately.
But this was a Rocks movie. It was the $7 production or whatever.
Yeah, $7, whatever it is. Yeah.
Did they use rubber guns?
Yeah, I think this was right before they stopped using rubber guns. So, any news on that? What the fuck? I know he's getting sued now by...
No, I don't... I have enough sadness in my life following the fucking Activision Blizzard stuff. I don't need more.
Oh. So the latest on Alec Baldwin, I'll just throw it out there real quick. He's getting sued by one of the production people because evidently his character in the movie never had a scene where he was shooting a gun. So take that for what it's worth. He was just
fucking with one.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, we'll just, yeah, you know, we are not a viable news source. Please don't hold us to anything, but there you go.
When did the Eternals come out again?
3 weeks ago?
No, I'm saying like the first time we said.
Oh yeah. That was the first time I ever had to put a preface on a fucking show. Be like, hey, this whole show we fucking talk about something that don't matter.
So the scene he was in, or the character he had, never messed with a gun, but he was messing with a gun on set. The same gun that they were using to shoot at the shooting range earlier that day.
The makeshift shooting range that they had set up to shoot bottles
with real bullets.
Yeah. That's the way
it was just a bad thing, like all around.
Yeah, I don't know. So there's that, but we'll get off of fucking Alec Baldwin because the less his name's brought up, the better for everyone.
Well, it wasn't.
If you say his name 3 times in the mirror, he'll show up and call you a disgusting pig.
Yes.
And then shoot you.
Okay.
And then fucking shoot you.
All right, not to get too political.
Funny. Somebody died.
Not to get too political, but with this being like a major thing in the news and the headlines and everything, the fucking prosecutor in the Kyle Rittenhouse case aiming the gun at the fucking jury.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's like, we just had an incident, you stupid fuck. What are you doing? Anyway, that's all I'm going to say. That was hilarious when I saw him do that. I was like, whoa, no!
No.
I wanted to reach out like when you see your kid walking towards the street and just be like, no!
I legit, like, put my hand... I saw the picture, and I just put my hands on my hand like, no, don't do that. You treat every fucking gun like it's loaded because you don't know if it is.
Yeah. Anyway, that's as political or just into the fucking mainstream news as I like to get. So
I don't know, because I do like his little act thing where like.
See, here we go.
Okay, we're done.
I do think it's funny that they brought Littlefinger back though, as part of the the fucking the zeitgeist of pop culture. Like,
looks a lot like him.
He does, but yes. Anyway, and they're calling the other guy, he looks like the principal from Beavis and Butthead. So, whatever. Fuck it.
Right.
I'll make fun of shit, but I ain't gonna get into sides or anything like that. That's fuck it.
Let's move on.
Yeah. Anyway, alright, so we got through Red Notice. Nothing with TV, but you started watching Doom Patrol, so that's cool. No other TV shows. It's like everything went on hiatus for the holidays.
Nothing, yeah.
So,
Well, because they all film in a year, and what happened last year that we can't film.
yeah. So TV news is a little null right now. I just gave you guys a bunch of shit about fucking Star Wars and Marvel TV shows, so bear with us until Hawkeye comes on, all right? Because we'll talk about it. Fuck it, let's get into our own shit. Our comic book club and versus.
Versus.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right, versus. We'll start with that. Whose versus was it this week? And nobody's answering.
Cool.
Whose versus was it?
Wasn't it V's?
Oh, it was.
Was it mine?
Oh my god.
Professional.
Yeah.
Well, none of us remember.
I'm going back through my show notes and I'm not seeing it. The last one I have is Dick Grayson versus Obi-Wan. Oh wait, no, here we go. Here we go. Justice League versus... No, that's what we read. Never. God damn it, this isn't... Alright, I gotta find my paper here.
Look at all my important papers and my graphs.
They're my documents! Don't touch them! Ben Franklin versus... Nope, that's an old one. Jeez. What the fuck was it? Oh my gosh, this is terrible. This is the first time we've done this.
Yeah.
Who picked it? Because it wasn't me.
I could have swore it was V.
Me too.
I think it was me, but I don't remember.
Oh my
Let's
god.
move on to comic book. The Bounty Hunters.
Okay, this is mine. It was me. So, Comic Book Club was Volume 1 of Star Wars The Bounty Hunters. What did you guys think?
I liked it.
You liked
I loved it.
Yeah. The artwork was great. It looked like all the covers of the novels for Star Wars, but as a book form, as a comic book, so...
I mean, I will say at first it was a little difficult for me to like start getting it. Was there was a lot of stuff going on, like a lot of speaking and a lot of like.
Oh, yeah.
So when it gets like,
I don't know how to read.
Well, no, I don't mind reading, but when it's all cluttered together like that, sometimes it gets like, I'll start reading and I'll kind of miss the wrong thing in the order that it's going.
Yeah, this one kind of jumped around a lot in the beginning. It was like, it was trying to set up the past and then what was going on in the present. You kind of didn't transition to that very well. Because you're reading something and then you're like, wait a second, what? Oh, this was in the past. Okay, I guess that makes sense. So yeah, I understand that one. That was a little weird.
Yeah, so it took a minute, but like other than that, I was like, fuck yeah.
Okay.
This
Zack?
was another one that like I just straight up just had fun with. This was a fun read. It was pretty much everything you want in like a story about Star Wars bounty hunters.
Yeah, I mean, it had Boba Fett in it, so there you go. It brought in a couple of the other characters from Empire Strikes Back. You saw Dengar. Or no, Bosk. So Bosk had a part in it, which is, you see him for a fleeting second in Empire Strikes Back, and then he gets kind of a fleshed out backstory. So that's cool. Yeah, I liked it. I mean, the new character, what did you think of him? I'm trying to think of his name now. Valance. Yeah, he's like kind of.
So like, it was kind of like, who's this fucking nerd? And then he kind of grew on me.
Yeah.
Because like you said, you got Bosk, you got Boba Fett, you got all these like legendary bounty hunters, and here's this little fucking dork with his cowlick haircut.
Yeah. And it's funny because you're reading the scene in the past where he gets his fucking face shot off. You're like, whoa, what the fuck?
Like the Terminator for a minute.
Yeah, so I guess this dude's seen some shit. It's like, He's more robot than human, more cyborg, but it's kind of cool though because it enables different tracking systems, and his one eye that's robotic can see in the dark and see infrared and all that good shit. So I don't know, it's kind of cool. He starts off as a big nerd, like you said, and then you kind of all right, I can see it. It's kind of cool. So yeah, I liked it. Like I said, it was fun. You didn't have to know a whole lot of backstory for Star Wars in order to enjoy it.
No,
you just kind of knew when it was happening in the timeline, and that's all you needed to know. So, but yeah, it was fun. So there you go. There's that one, I guess. So that puts it on you, right, Zach? Or no, it puts it on V. Well, V can't remember what day it is, so fuck him.
I kind of luck out, and the way our rotation goes right now, I get both verses and comics.
Yeah.
It's okay, which is bullshit. I think something got messed up there.
Well, now that you didn't remember your fucking verses, I guess that screws up everything else now, right?
It kind of does. It's
Which makes me think you did this on purpose.
Just to fuck me.
Yeah, you trying to fuck Zach? Because if you are, you better fucking make yourself look like Michael B. Jordan as soon as you can.
Yeah.
Or else it's not going to happen.
no.
He's just like, nah.
No,
You wonder why you never get laid.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Here I am throwing myself at you, and you're just like, ugh.
So. You got me all fucked up now, man.
Yeah, I bet. What the
Oh, flustered. Whew.
So for the comic books, I picked. I wanted to continue off with something that Darkness did, which was Hack and Slash Volume 2.
Oh shit! This is the first time we've done this, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've gone to a volume 2 of something.
And I actually had that picked out from last week. I was like, I know what I'm doing, and then you got me all fucked up because I can't remember my comic book club, I can't remember my verses and fuck.
I can't believe nobody remembers what the fucking verses was.
It probably wasn't good.
Well, I mean, we can go back and listen to the old episode.
I'm actually pulling it up right now.
You're trying to? Damn. Fucking professionals, everybody. We're professional podcasters. So.
Spider monkeys are skill fighters.
We got all into spider monkeys last week, so we don't even know what the fuck's going on. So
we got fucking in depth on spider monkeys.
Yeah, I had to name the episode after spider monkeys, man. So okay, well, I guess one of us will try and find it. We'll vamp a little bit until
until we find it.
So besides Hack and Slash, V, what other series that we've read in the past would you be interested in reading at Volume 2 of?
Well, I mean, there's been quite a bit. I mean, like I said, you guys have opened me up to a lot more out there.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of the time to just go off and read. So it's each week is what gives me the ability to move forward. And that's why I was like, you know what? I've been wanting to get into Hack and Slash some more, so I'm going to pick it.
Yeah.
So actually, I should say, 90% of what you have suggested. Zack, on the other hand, the dildo lesbian prison porn.
I like how you added prison in there because Bitch Planet. That's all that it was.
Right.
Yes. All right, cool. No, I like to kind of venture out of the box and find other shit.
It was Bill and Ted versus Doc and Marty.
That's right, you son of a bitch. That was such a yeah.
Yeah, no, me and Zack were okay with it. Darkness had an issue. Yeah. I remember now.
It's probably best that we forget about it. Anyway, all right, Doc and Marty versus. You know what would have been better? So, I'm just saying. Doc and Marty versus fucking. Shit! Now I just forgot their name. Jesus, Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. There you go.
Yeah, but so I picked. The reason I picked this, and I already knew who I chose to win. It was going to be Bill and Ted.
Yeah, why is that?
Because Bill and Ted's very unprofessional in this shit, and they would basically just go and fuck everything up. Whereas Doc and Marty are trying to correctly do things. So, basically, Bill and Ted would go back into time and basically fuck up the existence of one of them.
See, I don't see Doc being much of a fighter, since it's kind of established that Doc is like 80 or 90 years old, and he's kind of old. But I would love to see a scene where they're chasing Marty in the fucking phone booth, and he's on a hoverboard or a skateboard, just like riding through the street. But like, we're gonna totally get you now, yeah! And they just fucking go off after him. But I don't know. I mean, Bill and Ted can bring back a lot of friends.
I totally think I think Bill and Ted are totally the guys to like go back in time to when Doc was born and like strangle him when he was a baby.
Jesus.
No, they would just get him to be like, all of a sudden they come back to like normal time, and Doc's like, "Yo, dude, what's up?"
No.
They introduced Doc Brown to pot.
Instead of learning all the scientific stuff, he's like, "Yo, Marty, dude, why don't you come over here and try some of these bagel bites, yo?"
Bagel bites. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as much as I love Back to the Future, if you're talking about a fight, I think Bill and Ted have the upper hand. So, I mean, Marty could probably hold his own because he did punch Biff, but, you know, I don't know. I'll give it to Bill and Ted, unfortunately. Reluctantly, I should say.
Reluctantly?
Yeah. Because Back to the Future is like one of my top, probably 5 movies, right next to The Lost Boys. Yes, okay. I got it in there. Anyway.
I love Back to the Future. But
there's my one per show.
So,
but you see, I think Darkness is getting a little overboard on this shit, because you haven't brought up Game of Thrones in like fucking mini episodes, man.
We just did Littlefinger. Jesus, dude.
But I didn't bring it up.
I brought it up for you. I'm sorry.
That's
called in the business as gimmick infringement.
What you're doing right here is you're creating conflict where there is none. And that's kind of a shitty thing to do.
That's what Big V's doing right now. It's like what Zack does to try and get me and Big V to fight each other just for his own amusement. Yeah, for his own fucking amusement.
On this show, yes. I have recorded evidence of playing you two like fucking puppets.
Yes, it's true. We are very simple people. Easily manipulated, you know. But, I mean, it's not like we got posters of us all hanging up in our house or anything. Jesus. You've infiltrated more people's minds than you realize.
Oh, speaking of, it was talking with Pa. JB's like, do you know there's like, in the sea of Zack and Pa pictures all over his wall, there's like one of me and one of somebody else, like T-Rex, I think it was.
Have we talked about this on the show?
About Pa? Or his infatuation
about
for
Pa.
You?
Yeah.
You are his Michael B. Jordan, I'm sure. He's like, I'm not gay, but I would definitely let Zack rail me. What the fuck?
I'm like, here's the thing. It's like, I was telling Pa the other day, it was like, dude, we already knew you had this infatuation with Pa, or with Zack, because Zack shows you gay porn, you yell at Darkness. Zack steals your fucking car, you yell at me.
Yep.
Like, why? Like, Zack's the one that does this, and you don't yell at him. Oh, because you're in love. He's like, God damn it, mother. Fuck.
Yes.
Paul reminds me of the fucking bartender off of Boondock Saints.
Oh.
Boomhauer.
Fuck ass! Yeah, the Tourette's, where that's all he would say. Yeah.
It's because I have led him to success that JB could only dream of.
Oh, shit.
You know what?
Oh, shit.
Dude, Zach, you fucking get so into your fucking character that you forget reality from fiction, bro.
Oh man.
What are you talking? I have been in more main events. I have taken that guy to the stratosphere. With you two clutching at my fucking bootstraps.
Oh my god.
I have picked this group up on my shoulders, carried you around the Pacific Northwest, and what do I get from it?
You get an old man who makes posters of you and him to put all over his walls.
And you know they're just covered in his DNA.
So I'm not saying. I mean, who's headlining the next Power Pit show? Not Zack. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, the only way you could headline a show is when I'm not there.
Technically, nobody can find you right now. We don't even know where you're at. So you got kidnapped.
I mean, I'm being kidnapped. I'm in a dark room right now.
But somehow JB Moonshine's easy for Pa to find. But we won't get into that.
I loved that promo. We're going down to shit that nobody knows what we're talking about. All right.
Well, there's people that couple, maybe one.
local pro wrestler Lance Dean cuts this promo, where he's like walking down the street and finding little bits and pieces of like JB's gimmick. He's like, here's the crown, here's the jug, and then it made me laugh so fucking hard because Lance Dean is like a walking calamity. And like he just like looks up and there's JB quote unquote passed out by a tree, and he has to pretend like he didn't see him even though it was a straight shot from point A to where the tree was. Oh, he didn't turn a corner, he didn't look on the other side of the fence. It was, if you were not just walking and staring at your feet. By the way, he's in gimmick when he does this. And just looks up and goes, "Oh, J.D. Moonshine, you've been there the whole time?"
The world of wrestling, folks. There's none of it like it, and I wouldn't change a thing. Anyway, fuck, what else we got? We got verses still, right? We got someone to pick the new verses.
Oh yeah, pick the new verses. It's Darkness.
Oh shit, is it?
Professional.
Yeah. I'm looking at all the toys and
we
DVDs.
can talk about how awesome I am still. While you look for that.
Okay.
No, you're not awesome, Zach.
Try and keep him from doing that, somebody, please. Fuck, man. Yeah, vamp for a few seconds. I gotta figure something out.
Alright, but yeah, so you need to like curb your fucking boy there, Pa, and like
my god,
share some love, Zach, because it's not all about the golden child.
But the thing is, it kind of is though.
He just laughs.
Like when people look at the Freak Show as a whole, they think of Zack Winters. When they see Zack Winters, they think of Zack Winters. When they look at Big Vicious, they think of Zack Winters. When they see Big Vicious, they're like, "Oh, he's the guy who teams up with Zack Winters."
You know, the only reason Zack Winters is the Power Pit Pro Wrestling Champion is because his boy, Big Vicious, decided to let Zack win. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and your contribution to my cause is appreciated, although not needed.
Wow. This is the falling of the Freak Show and Dark Asylum podcast, like all in one episode, man. We're all going to go on our own things and try to do our own podcast, and then like join up in a like rainy diner someday and be like, I miss you too.
Oh my god.
Just crying on each other's shoulders.
And then we come back and we reunite on the podcast, and it's only been 1 week.
That's all anyone's got time for. that's all the fucking setup that we can do. So you know what? Fuck it. Fuck you and fuck you. No show next week, you sons of bitches. See, that'll explain why we aren't having a show next week.
Oh yeah, not because it's a holiday and it's Thanksgiving.
No,
We're not having a show next week because we're breaking up for a week.
We need some time apart. Jeez. Damn it! I'm still trying to think of some fucking. All right. You ready? You ready?
I was gonna say, I'm running out of
jokes, man. I got one, and I don't know how well it's gonna go over, but we'll give it a shot. All right.
It's got to be better than Black Widow and James Bond, but you know, hey.
Go fuck yourself.
I planned on it.
All right, so we're gonna have Pinhead versus Spawn.
Ooh,
I like it.
Okay.
Wow.
So
okay, that's
two minions of hell, with their own powers and their own, they're gonna fucking fight it out.
I think this is one of the first ones that have been like brought up that I haven't immediately I know who I'm going with.
Yeah.
Wow.
There you go. Pinhead.
We have 2 weeks to think about it.
Yeah. Yes, while you're enjoying your nice holidays, think about two fucking demons fighting each other. Merry Christmas! Yay! Let's get into the holiday spirit.
Except for when we reconnect.
I know, but it's the beginning of Christmas. Don't kid yourself.
It's Christmas stage 1.
Yeah.
Except for when we go to reconnect and do this, we'll be like, what was versus? What was fucking comic book?
Yeah.
I'll have to re-listen to the episode.
Yeah. Wait, what are we doing? What's going on? So, yeah. Pinhead versus Spawn. Sounds good to me. We'll do that.
Awesome.
Cool. Into it.
Cool. Anything else we want to dive into before we call it quits for the day for 2 weeks?
We got Power Pit this weekend.
Yes, we have. If you haven't figured that out yet, listeners, Big Vicious and I will be facing off against various other tag teams in the Pacific Northwest for the first to be crowned the first ever Power Pit Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
If you're in the Roseburg area, check it out.
On the day that you're listening to this, so listen to it early so you can make the drive out to Roseburg.
Worst promotion. So today,
Zack and I.
Oh?
We are making our debut in Astoria in PNPW.
And a tag team
Astoria,
tournament.
Oregon. In another tag team tournament.
Nice. When is this? What day and where?
This one was going to be Sunday.
Sunday. The following
Sunday.
There you go. So.
And I'm trying to get... So that's another place I'm going to be schmoozing up to the promoter and saying, hey, we got a third member of the Freak Show.
He's nowhere near as good as the rest of us, but...
Oh, no.
You need to book him. And his name is Paul Freakshine. Oh.
What was very interesting about this was me and Zack were, reached out to by somebody who was like, hey, we're looking for people in this tag team tournament, and
it was Draven Vargas.
Not to drop names or anything.
Not to drop names.
Right. And it's just another door that opens up for the group to make its way into another state, or not state,
another area.
Another market. That's how you say it in the business.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to representing the Freak Show. I'm going to try to keep Zack from speaking as much because, that is usually what burns our bridges.
Bullshit.
Don't let Zack talk to anybody.
Bullshit.
Just drag Zack out to the ring with a ball gag in his mouth and let him go after that.
It's actually kind of funny because, Pa's going to have a hell of a weekend.
Run that bastard ragged, man.
Because he's got to put up with you two on the way to Roseburg, and then we're meeting up Sunday to go to Astoria, and then he's going to put up with me and V.
Oh, man. I think that second trip's going to be worse for him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he'll already be tired.
Yeah, V and I will wear him down, but then you'll just fucking hit all those exposed nerves and fuck with him. He's going to lose his shit.
I think what I'm going to do is get my GoPro and my action cam charged up and blank cards so I can set them up.
I think you gotta do both trips.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We had some gold last trip, but like it didn't record or something. He couldn't hear us for part of it, and then you couldn't hear him because you know.
So I think I'm just going to set the GoPros up in the van and let it record all the way through the trip, and then get it for both shows, and then I'll download all this stuff onto the computer on Saturday, and then for the trip on Sunday, just record it again.
There you go. So mine that gold. You got 2 weeks. Fuck it. There may
I
be
was
an
gonna
episode anyway.
I was gonna say, instead of that, we're just gonna post up videos on the Freak Show Facebook page that we horribly fucking abuse and just don't pay attention to.
Yeah. Well, there's YouTube too. I mean, I did establish
We can do
that.
it on YouTube.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out. We'll make an announcement on Facebook to go watch YouTube. They love that. So, all right, fuck. Yeah, for your holiday needs, the Dark Asylum does offer T-shirts on ProWrestlingTees.com. You can look up Zack Winners, and you can look
They're
up
doing a
Darkness.
Black Friday sale soon too.
They are having a Black Friday sale.
So if you're a cheap asshole, don't buy our stuff full price.
Yeah. There you go. V's gonna hack up a lung, and you know.
I get less money because you want to be cheap.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least it's getting the name brand out there.
If you buy my shirts on sale, not at full price, you might as well walk into my house and steal my daughter's Christmas presents from under the tree.
Wow.
So if you're gonna buy one, buy two to make up for it, you
Exactly.
bastards.
Yeah, cheap bastards.
They're great stocking stuffers, just saying, you know. So there you go. There's that. Anything else? Whoa, somebody had something. Jeez. Somebody's got something to say.
If you find yourselves at these shows, I'm going to be having Slam Buddies coming in soon.
You fucking got the Slam Buddies.
I got the Slam Buddies.
Why don't you pass the fucking information on, man?
It's right there on Facebook. You just get a hold of the guy.
Yeah.
We'll talk off show.
This isn't a Zach thing.
I didn't know, but you know.
I saw it too, and I actually reached out to the guy. It's just a matter of I didn't know when wrestling was coming back.
It's back now. It's back.
I know.
Like disco, it's back. Anyway. Alright, look for Slam Buddies from Zach and possibly the rest of us. I don't know.
Hopefully the rest.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You get the whole set.
There you go. You know. We'll leave our scent on them and mail them out to you if you're so inclined.
I was gonna get Pa some Slam Buddies, but I realized I could just like spray paint some Boglin's gold,
Yeah.
and then they'll be the same thing.
Just get some of those old troll dolls and paint the hair black and, you know, slick it down, and there you go. It's Paul. Anyway. Alright.
Right.
So, fuck it.
That's as funny as I thought it would be.
I couldn't come with anything on the fly. Sorry. Anyway. So that's that. We are done for 2 weeks, unless we get a bonus pod out for fucking...
We'll probably get a bonus episode. Keep an eye on the Facebook. Keep an eye on the YouTube.
Just Paul ranting for a fucking hour and screaming at us.
Almost killing all of us.
Yeah.
So first I'm going to rag him on the Roseburg trip about how much he's fucking got a boner over Zack, and then on the trip to Astoria with Zack, I'm going to be like, so what do you have to say? Because he's going back, no, I don't care about Zack that much. Fuck Zack, fuck. And then I'm going to bring that up during the ride with Zack and see how he backpedals there.
So you hate Zack, huh? That's what you told me last trip. I didn't say that. Yeah, this will be gold, everybody. Tune in for that. So, alright, fuck it. We're ending this episode. See you in 2 weeks. And for wonderful Zack Winners. And for Big Vicious.
Yeah.
I am Darkness. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. And the Asylum is closed.